Quite extraordinary. Here you are as a young apprentice in a very auspicious venue, sitting next to a minister of state, talking to your peers. What was that like today?
I suppose it's a bit nerve-wracking preparing for it and thinking of how many apprentices are going to turn up. I've never even been to a debate, let alone chaired one. So it's kind of thinking what's going to engage them, how can we keep them on topic, how can we make sure they get the most of it and we get the most of it to take back to government and for the minister to get the most of it as well. So it was nerve-wracking, but it was an amazing experience, and it's just something I can keep adding to my portfolio. It looks brilliant on my CV that I've managed to chair a debate with the minister. So it's just been a really, really good opportunity and something I probably wouldn't have had if I'd gone to university.
What were the main themes that emerged today?
So careers advice, obviously that's a main one that a lot of people bring up, and it really centred the debate for the whole day. So careers advice and guidance is not what it should be.
I have to say, apprentices seem happy and passionate people,
Yeah.
and they're very, very keen to spread the word. Tell us a bit about the IAC and how that's helping to be the voice of apprenticeships.
Yeah, so the IAC, obviously there's 14 of us on the IAC, and we're from within industry and some rather large companies within it as well, and we have got some smaller and medium-sized companies. So what that allows us to do is then take our opinions that we talk about on the IAC, spread it down further into the apprentices at those companies and across those sites, and then they can also take it out into local businesses and local schools and spread the word as well. Obviously being attached to the all-party parliamentary group as well, and that's another brilliant way of getting our voices heard, so that government are actually listening to our views within industry apprentices and they're being heard.
Tell me about some of the other events that you've attended as an IAC member.
So last year I attended this event again, the Voice of Apprenticeships Conference. It was a bit different last year, so we just done a 20-minute speech to all employers and providers, which had a really, really good response, and they've asked us back again this year to chair the debate, which is obviously really good. We go to the all-party parliamentary group. We get the chance to travel around to everyone's different businesses and see how they work. I've written a few articles for the Huffington Post. We've been featured in a lot of good industry magazines such as The Manufacturer, FE Weekly and things like that as well, which has been brilliant.
So all in all, IAC is shouting loud and proud about apprenticeships.
Yeah,
and the lifestyle.
Yeah, I think it definitely is. Obviously, I feel that we should spread more than just industry, because it's brilliant us having these voices of industry, but you can clearly see at events like these, people feel that maybe we're pushing others that aren't in industry out. So I think it's really important to make sure everyone's incorporated and that we can feed those views, even if they are from outside our industry, straight back up again as well, if there's something that isn't already available, like a National Apprenticeship Council.
And maybe, can you sum up what really makes an apprenticeship so different and special, and how it's worked for you in your life?
Yeah, I think it's so different and special because you're being paid to work. So I'm not coming out with 10 grand's worth of debt or 9 grand's worth of debt at the end of every year. I'm being paid more than that that would cover my debt. I'm getting my degree. I'll have a joint honours, and then I'll then go on to my professional qualification with CIPD, something that I could do at university, but I'd be in thousands and thousands of pounds worth of debt. So being in the apprenticeship allows me to learn the same as I would at university, but I'm gaining that experience as well. So when I'm up against a graduate, I've got 4, 5, 6 years more experience than they have, and hopefully that would make me more employable after.
And how has your company Vauxhall helped you in this process?
So Vauxhall have obviously funded for my whole education. They're very happy for me to come to do things like these and develop myself, and develop the apprenticeship scheme as well, because we're always feeding back what other companies are doing. Maybe we should be doing this as well. So Vauxhall have fully supported me in my education. They provide me with a real job with real responsibilities as well, so that I can best develop myself within the job role that I've chosen.